You got a for sure run stopper with Derwin James. He stays lurking in that secondary, too. It's the record breakers against the record breaker. Well, let us know. It's game time.
Hey, coach, put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play before I could beat them again. They thought I was done.
May the best squad win. It's Superstar KO time. Let's start this thing off right. Clean sheet up down. Prescott on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got his man wide open. It's complete. Defense, y'all better wake up. The O ain't playing with you. That's letting it fly from midfield. Taking a shot downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. Hey, it's better that it happened on 1st and not 4th down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Now Dak. Tight window for Cup, and they pick it off. Their pass is... You control your own fate right now. If you end up not liking the outcome, that's all on you. Here's Mahomes, 1st and 10. Eating a hit and the throw is incomplete. Man, rough rep for him. Throwing again on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Looking deep for Tyreek. Intercepted by Derwin James, the enforcer in the secondary. Take it to the house, and he'll go all the way for a record break.
My God, oh God, this is Son of God level.
So you just won your first game of Superstar KO. And now for the best part about winning, go choose another X Factor. Mahomes has got a cannon.
Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers, I see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they will never be. Just need some little old peace of mind. The sons of kings, the ghouls, the gods. The moon, the light, the fools, the facts. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level.
Let's go, record breakers. Fundamentals.
We ride the high, always on a high level.
So let the rhythm hit him. Let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it,
you don't need to win every play. Just win every game. You must understand. That's why you're in round 3. Let the game begin. Somebody's getting KO'd, and we'll find out shortly. Lamar Jackson looking for a 1st and 10. Love the excitement on a deep throw. Just wish he could have caught it. It's 2nd down now, and you don't want that same result when your 1st down call. Find something that works. Throwing again on 2nd down, Lamar Jackson looking deep for Tyreek Hill, and is knocked away and incomplete. What are you thinking? 3rd time is the charm? Could be. Let's see. Lamar Jackson throwing on 3rd. Trying to lay one up deep. He takes it in. Complete. Derwin James finally corrals him. give up one more play like that, and this defense can count on extra conditioning in practice tomorrow. Lamar Jackson looking for a 1st and 10. Looking deep for Tyreek Hill. You wanted it all there, but you can't have it.
Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot. I took it, I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lamar Jackson looking deep for Tyreek Hill. No shortage of air under that one, but it's incomplete.
you only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it.
Record breakers bring in extra DBs to make them think twice about passing. Lamar Jackson throwing on 3rd. He's not running away with this one. Lamar goes down. Down. What are you gonna do? You're in the 4th and long. Fundamentals looking to throw. Caught. Snatched in by Tyreek Hill. Ball security is the highest priority in the red zone. Don't waste the effort to get here and turn it over. Now Jackson. Look at Nick Bosa getting the QB's attention with the sack. QB protection should not be the reason you lose, so don't let it be. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. This is caught, and they push their way through defenders, only getting stopped at the 1-yard line. Time to get it loud up in here.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Safeties can cheat up down here because the back of the end zone is like an extra defender. You gotta watch that. First carry for Todd Gurley. And he'll get to stay at the 2. Defense stops him for no gain.
You see, it's 2 type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby.
They'll try, and Todd Gurley is into the end zone. Fundamentals touchdown. Gonna try and throw for it. No luck that time. Incomplete. Stick to the game plan and keep your emotions in check. No crazy penalties here. Here's Mahomes. 1st and 10. And he's got his big tight end over the middle. It's complete. No chipping away on that play. That was a huge gain. Here's Mahomes. 1st and 10. Over the middle. Nice catch, player. Nice play there. Gets a big pickup before they get him down. Yellow.
Growing up, I really had beef.
I'm downstairs. You mean? Girl, I told you I'd be ready. You always got excuses and you know I be on top of things. Punctual my proper name. On the dot is not your aim. Although we in love, we are not the same. I hit you on that celly. You said you needed 5, that was more than 12 ago. Claim you got your hands tied, time stuck like Velcro. Georgia Peach on east side like it's ATL. You lacking, you tripping, you slacking, impatient, be waiting, confused like what happened. You get attitude cause I'm getting mad, cause you wanna take 20 minutes and a half. And on top of that, I gotta get gas out of the freeway, picked up traffic. What the...
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Taken from about the 12. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Cut, ready?
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Hurts going to keep it again. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They run here with Singletary. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Reggie Gilliam taking it in from a yard out. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Allen will try to throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass, so pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll give to the fullback on the dive. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
2nd and 9. To the air, Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. From the 24, Allen. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, and it's 3rd and 5.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Hurts sets up to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have the Bills first down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed, a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
And, Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there, that spot of the field inside the 20, boy.
Yeah, sometimes you think you've got plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy risk. This goes in the category of a crazy risk. Yeah, I'm giving you 3 on that one. But how about on the defensive side of the ball? To see them come out, line up, and decide to go for it there, you figure there's no way we're giving this one up. We're going to turn the ball over for our own offense and get some points out of it.
And they did the first part of that. Now they'll be looking to add those points with great field position.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down inbounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Eagles' defense able to hold. The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive. Sanders now on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Back to throw. Sanders. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked up the pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Isaiah McKenzie, 33 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
They'll look to throw. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try the option right here on 3rd down. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. He's hit the 50. Midfield and down to the 45. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Allen.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen.
Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Sanders. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Throwing on first down is Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route, and Crowder makes the catch. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. Allen going to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by James Bradbury. There he goes, right side. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick-6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick-6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this 2nd half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the 2nd half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot and trying to get it out.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 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 I hope y'all can nest double E, cause I need your eyes on me. Cause once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy.